Hello everyone, welcome back to cosolix. I'm your host cosolix, and today I'm telling you guys 21 tips to improve at Brawlhalla as fast as possible. Let's get right into this with tip number 1. Actually, tip number 0, subscribe to cosolix. We have a library of content to help you improve at Brawlhalla, so subscribe to stay updated with the newest and best ways to get better. Okay, now tip number 1. The first tip is you can actually if you press jump and attack at the exact same time, you'll jump and attack frame perfect. So take a look at this. I got my controller on. If I jump nair, look at this. It jumps then nair, and you can see I'm pressing it at the exact same time. So if you're trying to input combos, you just sidelight, then you press both of them. And it's the same thing on other weapons. Sidelight, nair. And that just makes it really easy to input combos. You just got to press them at the same time. You could even like sidelight Sair and whatnot. You don't need to do these jump then attacks. It's just too slow. Just do it at the same time. That's a tip. Very easy, but very effective. This second tip is if you want to learn every single true combo on your weapon or every true combo in the game that you need to know, check out this website. I'm going to link it down below. You can just hit weapons and then you just hit the weapon you want. Let's say hammer. And then you can hit basic combos, and then you have all the basic combos, and it shows you how to do it plus some extra information. The website is 99% right. There's the 1% chance they mess up some information, so obviously test out in game, do some more research if you want. But look at this, it shows all of the combos and strings and, well, true combos specifically that you need to know. There are some like tight, I don't know if they go over the tight strings here. If you hit legends, you can probably like find some certain like character combos. Weapons, yeah, signature combos, and there's none for Oak. Nice. But yeah, this website's amazing, so check it out. Again, link is down below. It's going to help you a ton. The third tip, if you go into the game and then you hit on the settings, then go to change region. Why'd I go down twice? That was weird. Go to change region, and then here it shows your region. You're like, hey cosolix, what's happening? Well, hit add servers and you're gonna find US West is default enabled. And it's the same thing if you're in other countries. If you're from Europe or something, the Middle East might be enabled by default. You never know. So guys, check this out. Make sure you have all of these secondary regions below disabled. You do not want to be lagging in your online games. So tip number 4, we're going to go back into the preferences. This is options, whatever. And then over here, team icons, I want you to set this to damage if you haven't already. What this does is it allows you to see your health and your opponent's health above the player. This way you don't need to look into that top right corner anymore. Or you don't need to be landing attacks, which, yeah, it's kind of hard to even tell when landing attacks because you have to tell once you've landed the attack. But you can see, look at the arrow. The arrow above is yellow. Look how awesome this feature is. Thank you, Brawlhalla, for adding this. This is amazing. Look how easy this is. And I think you can even make the arrow bigger if you want. If you go back into preferences, there's team icons, team icon size. Let's go big. And let's see how this looks. This might make it even easier. If it's something you have trouble knowing your opponent's health, well, this is an easy fix. Yeah, look at that. Now, look at that. I don't know why it's like gray now, but it still works. Now they're yellow. It was a lot brighter before, but this works. And you're like, hey, I don't like the player names. Well, then you can go back to preferences and turn those player names off. And you can go big icons instead of big everything. Tons and tons of preferences right here. So definitely play around with it. This is extremely useful. I should definitely like, yeah, look how nice that is. You can see exactly the color. It has a gray tint for some reason on the big, but yeah, this just makes life really easy, and you're gonna know exactly where your opponent is. It's a big triangle above their head. It's perfect. Just makes life really easy. W Brawlhalla. So for the 6th tip, I'm gonna link a video down below. This video helps you remove input lag on PC. If you play on console, you can skip this tip, but if you play on PC, check out the video down below. It's just gonna help you reduce input lag very, very easily. Again, down below. Let's get into the next step. Tip number 7, do whatever it takes to win. Again, do whatever it takes to win. If it's running, if it's playing patient, if you don't like the way that you're playing, but you think it wins, do whatever it takes. Don't blame yourself for winning, blame the game. And if your playstyle is truly problematic, the Brawlhalla will change. And they'll adapt and they'll balance it. But if you know some secret strategy to win all your games, do it. Win. Nothing matters in this game except for winning and losing if you want to improve. So learn to win consistently. And if you know a way to win and you're not doing it, you're crazy. So do whatever it takes. Okay, next tip, we're hopping into training room. This is, I think, tip number 8. Yeah, tip number 8. Let's go into training. So tip number 8, a lot of people, if you've been on the channel before, you know this tip. Go for reactions instead of reads. So let's say you're on Axe, and I'm going to set this guy to be respawning here. We're going to set the dodge. Because often when a game starts, you don't know how your opponent's going to dodge. When you're playing ranked, you just don't know. You're guessing where they're going to dodge if you're going for a dodge read. But instead, do a side light there. Oh, he dodged away. Then hit him. So play for reactions instead of reads. And I missed a true combo. Oh, dodge that way again. And we're going to keep hitting. Side light. I'm missing true combos. Weird. I blame myself and no one else. There we go. And you can see just kind of reacting to this. Dodge down, side light, nair. You know, we're just reacting, and it's just practice reacting. Side light, nair. You can actually see him trying to dodge frame perfect out of the combo. It's funny sometimes. But yeah, just practice these reactions, guys. It's a lot safer than going for reads. And it's the same on every weapon in the game, even Scythe. Sandstorm goes for these reactions all the time. Side light, nair. Oh, dodge down. Hit the down light, unlight. Alright, and then we do it again. We go side light, nair. Oh, dodged away. Just missed that second nair. Side light, nair. Dodge down. Ding. Hit that side light because he jumped out of it. Should have unlighted. Side light, nair. Oh, he dodged down. Or dodged in. Side light, nair. Oh, dodge down. D-light, N-light. Oh, N-light. Or D-light, D-light. Boom. Dodge down. Yeah, etc. Practice these reactions. It's a lot safer than going for risky reads that are not confirmed. Our reactions are always confirmed. It maintains you stage control. You're not putting yourself in a bad situation going for some dumb read. For example, if you're going for a read here, look at my positioning now. Look how far off stage I am for going for that one read that probably doesn't work. And now I need to reset and everything. But with reactions, you keep advantage state. And you're reacting while maintaining advantage state. And that is very important. Tip number 9. Every single time you get hit in Brawlhalla, it's a mistake. So while you're playing, or you can go into your replays, try and notice every single time you get hit and try and find the mistake. So just for example, I'm going to go to a 1v1 I played somewhere. I got second to this Magyar player, but I don't want to go over that. Let's see. Why am I on Onyx? Okay. We'll see. I'm going to go over a match I won and not lost because, yeah. I'm just like that. Okay, so take a look at this again. Every single time I get hit, it's a mistake right away right here. Okay, look how close I am, and I'm jumping right into his nair. We're right next to each other. I shouldn't be jumping stack like this when he could nair. I shouldn't be in this position in the first place. He kind of got stacked already. I should be like trying to nair him stacked. It was just weird. Again, every time I get hit, it's a mistake right here. I'm dashing so close to him. Look how like close I am, and I'm going right in front of his face. That is so risky, and I'm dashing right at him. That is just bad, again, positioning. See how close? I'm like dashing a lot forward here. I guess to avoid the delay. It was good movement to avoid it, but still just a little bit awkward. This end light as well. I'm praying he runs into me. Like, what is this end light? I'm like hoping he dodges down into me. It's just a guess. It was a bad end light. So again, think about the accuracy and whatnot, and every time you get hit, it's a mistake. So we can keep watching. Let's see the next time I get hit. You know, we're in neutral. We're in neutral. Nice end light from me. And right here, I go for a read instead of a reaction. I do a chase dodge nair before I know what he's going to do. He just dodges the nair and then side lights me. I should have went for a reaction there. It wasn't confirmed. And that's exactly how you get better at Brawlhalla. You notice these mistakes also in the moment, and then you can watch over replays to notice them too. Tip number 10, pick a main legend or a main weapon. I am a Lance player, but I am playing Macho Man because Axe is a very easy secondary weapon. So Lance primary, Axe secondary with the best stats in the game and some good sigs all around. This is the right character for me. Let's say you're a sword main and you want a secondary that's pretty easy to play, that's still really good. You can go characters like Val, you can go Hattori where Spear's really good. But if you want something really annoying, you can go Jala like what Pugsy's doing. Like Axe is very easy. If you want something a bit harder but you want some high decks too, you got Koji with some good sigs. If you like Katars as a secondary, you got, you know, Tigris, Asuri. You see what I'm trying to say is pick a main and then pick a main weapon, then pick a main legend that makes that weapon as best as possible, or just pick a main legend in the first place. If you're kind of wishy-washy between a lot of characters, different weapons have different positioning. How to play them optimally, you have to be in a different position to enable different attacks. For example, on Lance, you want to be horizontally away grounded for Lance side light, but on a different weapon like Spear, you're going to want to be in a different position to be hitting those Spear downlights, right? Or you're going to want to be in a different position to be hitting those Gauntlet downlights or the Qatar Nairs or side lights, etc. They're all different moves. So guys, play different, or pick a main legend or weapon so you can improve as much as possible at that one thing. It's just focusing on a niche to improve as quickly as possible. That's all. Okay, next tip. Crossovers are pay to win. So once you pick a main legend or weapon, whatever, pick a crossover for that main. If there's one, they're just pay to win. They're cooler skins. They support the game. But they're honestly just a mix-up. Stefani's side sig, you can't see the direction it goes into. That thing is literally pay to win. And a lot of these other ones, they're just weirder characters that are going to intimidate your opponents. It is literally pay to win. I actually recommend it's pay to win, which is sad to say. Maybe not all the crossovers are pay to win, but a lot of them are just better than their normal. I think Macho Man's a better Ogrim, even though I don't think it's pay to win. So yeah, guys, pick a crossover. It's probably pay to win depending on the crossover. Just for example, on crossovers that are like more pay to win, Amethyst is scary, Stavadi's scary, Finn is scary, I can't lie, Dualism's scary, Luke is scary, the Snake Eyes is pretty scary too, Ken's probably scary, Ryu's probably scary, Aang is scary, all these guys are scary, the Chief and Arbiter's mad scary. Yeah, you get a crossover skin. Tip number 12, I want you guys to be focusing on a stat called attack accuracy. It's not calculated in the game, but you can kind of calculate it in your head. Basically, it's the amount of attacks landed over the amount of attacks you've intended to land that put you in a bad position. So like the side lights or this whatever. The point I'm trying to say is, again, think about that attack accuracy, and like we want to raise it as much as possible. We do not want to be making yourself vulnerable. You don't want to miss, because missing is how your opponent lands attacks. This 3 steps to Brawlhalla. Step number 1, get your opponent to miss, and you do not want to be the opponent missing. You want to be the one getting them to miss and then landing the punish accurately. There is baiting in Brawlhalla. Like there are moves like a reverse Lancer that's used as a bait intended. Like it's not intended to land a lot of the time. So kind of discount these moves, but focus on the accuracy of the ones that really count, that make you vulnerable. Tip number 13, practice movement between stocks. There's like a dash jump land that you can do here with a fast fall, and this is a great one to practice recently because of the dash landings. So again, back and forth, and you can get this one very, very quick. It's just like quite hard. I haven't been playing a ton of Brawlhalla lately. Been letting my wrist heal, so I'm kind of a rookie at this right now, but like you can see like how quickly you can do some of these. There's another one you can do. All of these are just awesome. There's the jump fast fall. You could be dash dancing. You could be like back dash dancing. You could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just practicing your movement, guys, between stocks. You don't need to be doing it in game. You can if it feels natural, feels optimal. But if you do this kind of stuff between stocks, it's kind of like learning to run for the first time. You just slowly do it until it becomes a habit and becomes easy to do, and then you can start running in your games. And this dash jumping is the fastest way to move in Brawlhalla. So guys, practice how to do it. This is the fastest way to go across the stage. So practice it between stocks, practice it loading up into matches, but again, don't force it into your gameplay. It will come naturally. And watch a movement guide if you want to learn more about this kind of stuff. And again, just do them between stocks. Okay, my ranked elo is pretty bad. I haven't played in a little while. But the next tip is your best elo is your skill level, okay? My best elo is kind of low because I don't play enough. But if you're playing regularly, that best elo will go up, and it represents how good you truly are at Brawlhalla at your peak. So whatever your current elo is, I could be platinum right now with a peak of 2500. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that peak elo, that best elo that you're gonna want to increase. So if you have some ranked anxiety and let's say you're near that peak elo, the only way to increase that peak elo is through playing ranked. So that will get rid of your anxiety with this kind of mentality that we want to improve our best elo and the current doesn't matter. Do whatever it takes to win and just keep it going so you can improve that best elo. There's no other way of doing it. Hopefully that helps. Tip number 15, enter as many tournaments as possible. So if you don't know, there's a hidden menu right here in Brawlhalla. Pretty crazy. I don't know why they don't show it anywhere, but it's here. And it shows a bunch of tournaments. This is official tournaments coming up. There's a bunch of community tournaments, which you can see all here. Again, tons and tons have already passed. Tons are showing up in every region. Here are the power rankings. I am PR 20. I don't know how. I don't think this is that updated. I don't think this is updated at all. But there I am. See, I've got enough credibility to be giving advice, even without playing that much because my wrist is kind of injured. But take a look at this website as well. This shows you even more tournaments. So I'm going to link this website down below. Just going to allow all, whatever. And this is a calendar, again, with every single tournament in Brawlhalla. And sometimes the tournaments that are on this website aren't in-game. The in-game tournaments are the sponsored and official ones, community ones that are sponsored only. The tournaments here are every tournament ever. So I can click here and look how many there are just this one weekend. I can hit some random one. Let's say El Salvador. We'll hit Moonlit Brazil. I'm not from Brazil. I'm not from South America. But if you are from South America, look at this. Here's a tournament. It happened August 19th. Okay, that's why it's in the past. That's 18th. It's the 23rd now. Check it out. This weekend, we got August 25th. Here's Brawlhalla Collegiate Homecoming, some Ghost League, some South America, and SEA. That's a ton of the regions right there. There's even a tournament happening today, the Galaxy Cup. I don't know what floating point is. You can see these, again, you're starting to see some more third-party tournaments. But look at this. It's a LAN event in Australia where they're hosting Brawlhalla. I didn't even know about this. Yeah, they're hosting a Brawlhalla singles right here. So if you're in the area, go check this out. And it's not in-game. So again, use this website. It's great all-in-one, linking it down below. And enter as many tournaments as possible, please. Tip number 16, what you're going to want to do is go to offline party play, whatever, local play. We're going to switch it to 2 players. We're going to set the bot start on easy. We're going to be setting the stocks to 1 stock, gadgets off, tournament 1v1 map, set the maps on random. And here's the name of this game. Don't get hit once. Do not get hit once or you lose the game. So the goal is to be an easy bot without getting hit once. Then you're going to want to be a medium bot without getting hit once. Then you go to hard, don't get hit once. Then you go to extreme, don't get hit once. Then you go to chosen, don't get hit once. I'm just going to set a chosen bot on Queen High, whatever. But the reason why this is a good, useful practice tool is because it will train you to learn how to play perfectly. The goal in Brawlhalla is to not get hit once. If you can beat these guys without getting hit once, you can beat anyone without getting hit once. So take a look at this. Again, it's only on 1 stock. So we're going to play our match and we're going to try and beat this Queen Eye player without getting hit once. Let's see if I can do it first try. Wrist is kind of hurting me today for some reason. Oh, getting a little close there. Okay, you want to avoid these attacks. That side light nair. They dared. My timing on side light nair is like rough right now. There we go. Okay, we want to make sure we're avoiding these attacks. Again, we just don't want to get hit once. Oh, I went too close. And you can see when you do get hit, you know the mistake. You went too close there. I went in that spear dare territory, that unreactable zone, and then I got hit. And you can see, again, you can just pause, leave, start again, and it's really fast. I'm not going to actually play this match out, but you can see how quickly it is if you do get hit to just leave the match and restart. You just pause, leave, start again. And it's as easy as that. So this is a great tool for warming up, trying to play as optimally and perfectly as possible, and this will train you how to do it. So another fun custom lobby game mode that you could do is actually a bubble tag 1v1. So you go bubble tag, I'm just going to add a bot here, put them on chosen, and I'm going to set it to 2 players, set the score to like 10, whatever. And the cool thing with this bubble tag 1v1 is it's basically a game. First person to win neutral gets a point. First to 10 wins. And so it's like a neutral game simulator. You'll see what I mean, but you can play this with your friends. It's a great way to practice neutral game, and it's a great way to improve because of that. So take a look at this. Again, I'm a neutral game against his Vrax. He dared, I side lighted. That was a bad dare from the Vrax. Okay, we're in neutral again. Okay, you're daring again. Stop daring. Stop daring, bro. But yeah, you can see I'm starting to win. Okay, down lighted. Get a recovery. Oh, bad there again. I just side light. And you can see I'm just kind of waiting out my opponent. I shouldn't have been there. That was a good recovery. And you can see how this game is working now. So imagine playing this against your friends. It's just a 1v1 simulator. So then we're neutral. Oh, shouldn't have dared, pal. And now I'm being a chosen bot pretty consistently. But they're also just being kind of stupid. Why are you side sigging? What a weirdo. What a dumb chosen bot. Sussy. But yeah, I'm just very consistently. But you can see why the name of this game or whatever. It's kind of like the last tip, but it's a great little custom game mode to have fun with friends online instead of offline and to practice. So yeah, let's beat this Brax and then go into the next step. Okay, he's better than me. What can I say? Okay, and then you can even like win neutral with weapon tosses just like that. Game easy. Let's go into the next tip. Next tip, I want you guys to make sure you can input as like, okay, I'm gonna redo that. What tip number is that? Okay, tip number 18, make sure you can hit every essential true combo 10 times in a row. So what you're gonna wanna do is go into training room. We're gonna set the bot to respawn in the center of the map. I'll show you how to do that just really quickly. If you don't know already, just kick them into the center, whatever. And then heart box is on, item spawning off, all of this on. Then give yourself the weapon you want. Then at the bottom of the next page, damage reset on, position reset on, and then the dodge doesn't need to be on or off. But either way, side light nair, that's a true combo. Make sure you can hit this combo 10 times in a row, true. I know how to hit it 10 times in a row, but again, this is like a warm-up thing if you don't know these combos. And it's the same thing, side light down air. You can go side light there and light 10 times in a row, true. I delayed that end light intentionally. I can hit this 10 times in a row. One dodge frame. Not exactly true, but yeah, even just one dodge frame, this is a great little 3-hit string most people aren't going to dodge out of, even near a pro level. And then you just let the bot respawn to keep their health around the exact same, and then it's easy. And then you go into the next couple combos. So if a combo is damage specific, you just set the damage to like 160. Side light Sair, one dodge frame, 10 times in a row. Side light recovery, one dodge frame, 10 times in a row. And it's the same with all your weapons. Then you go into axe, and you go side light nair 10 times in a row. Then you go for side light D-light 10 times in a row. Obviously, that's a bit more damage per specific. Again, make sure you can input all of these essential true combos 10 times in a row. Side light there 10 times in a row. I didn't even hit true there. Side light there's a bit of a weirder combo. As you can see, it has a weird pickup, but yeah, I like it as a combo. It sets up really nicely. So guys, make sure you can hit these true combos 10 times in a row and then move on to actually playing your games. It's a great warm-up routine. Tip number 19, even though it's also tip number 0, subscribe to cosolix. This channel has a library of content to help you improve at Brawlhalla. And if you want some personal coaching, check out cosolix.com and I will coach you personally one-on-one sessions in a Discord call. So go check out that website. The link to that is down below. Tip number 20, if you're below diamond, this is how you win. This is how you win every single time if you're below diamond. Just avoid your opponent. Like, just stay a little further enough away to let your opponent miss. Because people below diamond, they just miss. They just miss. Okay, so I'm going to play an experimental game. And I'm just going to show you exactly what to do. You just need to, you know, use a little bit of movement. And just, like, kind of let your opponent miss. And then you punish them. And it's, like, it's that easy. This person's probably above diamond. But it's probably going to work either way. Just let your opponent miss and then hit a true combo. It's most amount of damage punish you can do. What is this map? I don't want to play this map. Any other map. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But any other, just give me a 1v1 map. I won't play the Chief. Give me a 1v1 map with the Chief. Please experimental. This map's fine. It's weird. It's bad, but it's fine. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know, we're neutral. And look, he already missed. He just missed. He's missing again. Just let them miss. Okay, and then you have a weapon. Oh, you missed again. I end light. Then we're going to go for reaction. You know, they're missing. You don't need to go for every single miss. Just go, again, you want to be accurate. I could have end lighted. And then, you know, you're neutral. I shouldn't have downlighted there. Oh, can't play that didn't hit. You're just going to let your opponent miss. We're neutral. On crash. You can even, like, empty hop on the side. Good little bait. Okay, again, just gonna like wait in neutral. I definitely could have dared. Oh, you missed. Just let your opponent miss. Oh, you missed. That meant to be a downlight. I'm just bad right now. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Just stay far enough away from your opponent, let them miss, and then just punish. It's like, It's honestly really easy. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Oh, oh nice miss. Hit a combo. Hit a combo. They're not even dodging after that, so I can go for a bit more. Oh, you missed. Compound just didn't hit. Shouldn't have went for the end light. Nice signatures. Again, we just want to avoid. Keyword. First we gotta avoid, and we just let them miss, and then we just punish. It's just missing. You just stay a little far enough away, get out of their range, you know, and just like let them miss. Like, why'd you go for that? You know, just gonna keep narrowing. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Oh, you got a little close there. Oh, you missed. Just like, again, if you're just below diamond, your opponent's just gonna miss. And you just like hit them when they miss. I don't need the 3-stock, it's already a win. So guys, again, just, I know it's patient, but sometimes you have to be patient to win. And just like, let your opponent miss. He ends that down light, like, GG's. That's how you get to diamond, guys. You just learn how to let them miss, because people below diamond just miss stupid. Once you get above diamond, learning how to regress becomes more optimal and more useful. And tip number 21, the final tip in this video, stream, play tournaments, do something. You kind of want to give yourself an obligation that makes you want to play ranked consistently. If you're playing, like, let's say you hit diamond, there's a big difference between diamond and Brawlhalla, and that might seem really intimidating. Oh, I need 400 more elo. Or you hit plat 1, oh, I need 300 more, whatever, to hit diamond. The point I'm trying to make is, if you have an obligation to be playing this game consistently, let's say you join a Brawlhalla clan. Let's say you want to stream consistently. Let's say you want to make YouTube videos and record your ranked journey in Brawlhalla. Mirrorman did an amazing video, how good can you get at Brawlhalla in 1 week? Maybe do how good can you get at Brawlhalla in 6 months? And if you know, stay consistent for that 6 months, it's a reason to play the game. Okay, give yourself a reason outside of just playing the game to play the game. Have a friend group that plays the game. If you're doing this, then it's going to be a lot easier to play consistently, and playing consistently is what drives improvement. You don't need to be playing a ton. You don't need even more than 30 minutes a day. You just need to be doing 30 minutes consistently. Well, efficient practice, 30 minutes a day. If you're playing tournaments once a week, that's something to look forward to. There's so many obligations you can do to play this game consistently. So just pick one, have fun with it, and play ranked. You guys got this. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to cosolix for more, and we'll see you guys all later. Peace.